First time in a long time. No giggle at the start of the.
PP.
Greetings and welcome to Die Dragon Die presents Flotsam and Jetsam Season 1 Episode 16. I am your host but not the DM. That responsibility lies on Adam's capable broken ankle. How's it going?
Well, not too bad. It's not feeling overly broken.
Okay.
I was pushing 205 over my head earlier today. That felt pretty good. And it's super duper hot here, which isn't terribly great. And then I don't think I won't bring that up here. But no, life's been evening itself out. It's been a little chaotic recently, and it's physically I'm feeling in a pretty good spot. I like physically feeling in a pretty good spot. I'm slightly getting the old man. I don't like my poops. I wish I liked my poops, but I don't. You know, it's kind of thing eventually. Mark's gonna be the face of I
can't say I've ever been like that. I'm fond of that poop. I'm just pleased to be rid of them, quite frankly. Some unnecessary baggage. You don't need to be carrying around.
Well, it's the thing of like I woke up this morning. Well, so what ended up happening is there was a barbecue yesterday, and I showed up a little late because it was a work barbecue and I had some meetings that ran late. I showed up with like chicken skewers and like quote unquote healthy things, but there was already a glut of like burgers and hot dogs and things that were already cooked. So I ended up having a couple of hot dogs and a burger. And then I went to the gym afterwards after some beers. And then I came home and I had a bag of taki that never got opened. And I didn't eat enough calories at the barbecue. So I ate a bag of Takis, but not like a little bag. I get like a family-sized bag of Takis. And my system is just not, it's like, I need to poop. And I poop, but I'm like, I'm unsatisfied. And then I still need to poop, but I pooped and I'm unsatisfied and life sucks. This is my problem. My system is trying to figure out what to do.
How many times you could say poop in the first 10 minutes of the game?
Yeah, no kidding. What's going on here? Do we need to restart the recording?
Your call.
It's fine. Mark, how are you doing? Good to see you in person.
So my poop. No.
Fucking assholes.
No, things are good. Things are good. Yeah, nothing really new. I'm just trying to survive the heat in a place with no air conditioning and little airflow.
At least your house?
No, I got air conditioning at my house.
Okay.
A luxury I don't think I can do without anymore.
Nice and cool in here. It's nice in here right now.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying that your air conditioner wasn't quite doing the job. Did you get that fixed?
Yeah, we fiddled with it and got the thing. Right now, it's not pulling enough
fresh air
out of the air, so
okay.
It's a little damp down here, and we'll figure that out next week.
Do you have little AC packs in your lava suits, or no? Do they have like the climate control?
No, we have cooling vests if we need them. Where basically it's ice packs in a vest, and you put that on.
No,
but they're very uncomfortable.
Well, I'm assuming frosty nipples and a frozen backside isn't necessarily the best.
Your nuts are sweating and your nipples are frozen. Like it's not comfortable.
It's so confusing.
No, it's honestly it's better to just let yourself sweat like crazy, and then we've got a cool down room.
No.
With AC and stuff, so when you get too hot, you go in there, grab a water, and cool off.
An AC, hopefully a shower or something in that, like that. Lots
of
water.
There's a sink.
A sink.
It looks like something out of. I just watched the Fallout series. It looks like something out of the Fallout series, where it's like a broken mirror has been duct taped to a fucking. It's been there for like 80 years. The room that is
a grimy sink where you're like trying not to touch too much while the water.
Yeah, kind of. It basically looks like that. But the water is clean, not drinkable, but it's clean, and you just run it through. You're already soaked with sweat. There's no issue. Just put your shirt through it or whatever you need to do.
I sweat a lot, so I get like salt crystallization on my body. Like that happens to me all the time, where you get like just a layer buildup of the salts. I hate that. I hate that so much. It's not good because then you like just rub your face and you just like shoveled,
Salt in
2
your
hours
eye.
worth of salt into your eye, but not in like sweaty water form. No, it's a crystal. It's now stuck to your eye.
Oh.
Oh, God.
That is an issue I have had at work where I get sweat in my eye and I can't see and I've got a mask on that I'm not allowed to lift. So I have to call my partner, come get me, bring me to safety.
Bring me to safety. I can't see.
I can't see.
So I do my work at my standing desk in the cold AC basement. Last week, I'm like, I'm fucking cold, so I went outside to warm up. I'm like, I haven't been outside in a while, so I went outside. It was the end of the day, cracked a beer and sat in the sun for 20 minutes. Just like, I'm warming up like a lizard.
So there are risks associated with that aren't quite the same thing as Mark's risks, but I know when in the late 90s, early 2000s, when they started adding air conditioning to farm vehicles, there was actually a big spike in heart attacks from people hopping into, because you put like an AC unit from like a minivan into a cab, which is like you can keep that sucker at like 50 Celsius if you want. And people hopping 40 Celsius, 15 Celsius, 40 Celsius, 15 Celsius, 40 Celsius, 15 Celsius. Every time you hop in and out. Yeah. Then they were like, no, set it to 25. If it's 30 out, set it to 25. It'll still feel cool. You'll be fine.
All right, why don't we do a recap of what happened last game? Bilge rats was what it was called. The crew finds horrible corruption in the bilge of the boat. Sunwoo helps Karen consecrate a large rock in the name of Cord. Genzorg catches a pair of seabirds. Mulgrimir has a conversation with the captain and receives an emergency token. During a moment of confusion, Jinshu tells Mulgrimir about his quest. The Promise heads straight for an island oasis with beckoning mermaids. and the mess that you see here is the aftermath of the ship striking said island with mermaids, air quotes. And the ship is on its side, which usually means it's in the process of sinking.
Bad things happen.
And a lot of the party members have been ejected. I do not recall who made their will saves or not. I don't know if the hitting land.
I know Mulgrimir made his because he was trying to stop the boat.
Yeah.
I don't remember if Gaetano made his or not.
I think it's like Mulgrimir and Jin.
Yeah.
And then some characters didn't have to make saves because they were below decks.
They hadn't seen it. It was only the people above decks.
Yep. Okay. I'm
Right.
guessing Mulgrimir and Jin are the ones that.
That sounds completely correct to me.
Possibly Banta. No, he saw the beautiful ladies that the bar was open.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
They saw the tiki bar.
Yeah.
All right.
Second round of combat.
Excitement.
Sure.
A couple of things might have got added to the initiative list. Don't mind those.
Did you notice what got added to the initiative sheet?
No.
Fuck.
Fuck! If you don't want a DM, just say
GBK with our giant party.
Work has been stressful. What can I say? It's all right.
Just tsunami us already.
Gansorig, you were ejected from the crow's nest, I believe.
Yeah, he featherfall down into the water.
Featherfall into the water.
Or are these plants, or can he stand on the plants, or are they?
So Krimlir flew off the safety.
Yep.
Gansorig featherfalled into the water. The seaweed is very thick. It's not, well, you think that towards the center might be dense enough to stand on if you wanted to, but it's still going to be a difficult terrain at best. Out here, it's just making it difficult to swim. You can try pulling on it if you're trying to like.
Which way did the boat tip? Is it tipping that way, or port, or starboard?
The
Port or starboard.
The mast is out this way.
So it's leaning port.
You're looking at the underside of the ship right now.
All the necro barnacle.
The necrobarnacly covered bottom of the ship is what's visible.
Okay. I guess Ganzorg's going to try to find some seaweed he could stand on. What happened to our raft and our launch? Are they visible?
Give me 1 second. I'm going to do my job because I can and I should.
Because for Archer to shoot, he needs something to stand on.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, Archer in the water is a kind of sucky place to be.
Also, Lee doesn't do well in the water. Okay, so it's tipped that way. Cool.
Okay, and then I can go to the background layer and I can grab the boat, part of the boat, and just pull it off to the side. We've got back to the token layer. The ballistas here are kind of like this. This big ballista is damaged and further forward. Give me a D8 and a D6 for the Pablo's Raft, Mark. That doesn't matter. 6 and 6, and then give me a D20, Mark.
16.
Okay, yeah. So the raft is fine. It's out to sea over here, and it even ended up landing sort of rightish way up. I mean, it's a raft. The water will only let it be flat. It's just it's actually the strapping is underneath such that you have some sort of control over forward travel with it. It has a bit of a rudder. It is chaos. You can't see Pablo's raft.
And then our launch, did it survive, or is it?
Oh, cleaning up that. Your launch. Give me another D6 or D8 and a D6.
2.
Oh, so it's the right direction.
And 2.
Okay, and then a D20.
Sure. Sorry. 2.
Okay, I'm going to copy Pablo's raft. I'm going to call this the capsized launch. I'm going to give it the prone position, so we know. And it is like it is very close to Ganzorg.
Okay, all right. So this changes what action I'm going to take. Instead of spending the next 3 minutes trying to swim over here. I don't know if I have to make a swim check or.
So you can either make a swim check or a climb check if you want to pull yourself along the seaweed. You could also theoretically, if you get closer to the middle, you could try to make acrobatics check to try to balance on the seaweed.
I think my climb is better by 1. So he's going to pull himself along the seaweed to the upside down launch, because I'm pretty sure I could stand on that unless it's like rapidly sinking.
No, it's a wooden boat of normal design. It should not sink.
28 for the climb check.
It doesn't have a ballast. Your main ship does have a ballast and will likely sink.
Yep.
28. Oh yeah, you pull yourself over there. It takes like 1 movement to get to the boat.
Okay, I will pull myself onto it and then stand in a place where I can get firm footing.
Okay, I need a balance check to balance on the uneven moving object, or an acrobatics check. Yes.
Is there a DC to this, or?
Give me 1 second. I'm going to find what it says. Acrobatics. This is a slightly slippery surface because it is wet, not icy, and it is. It's not severely it might be severely unsteady. We're going to say mildly unsteady for now. And the base DC is okay. So and there's also it's We are slightly sloped, +2. We are slightly slippery, +2. We are mildly unsteady. Boat in a storm, upside down boat. That seems about right. So that's +9. And then you have a large space with which to put your feet. It is DC 9 to stand on the boat. You still would be flat-footed while using the while standing there. I will say if you get over 19, you're not flat-footed.
Okay, 28.
28, you're not flat-footed. You're stable on the boat. You can do other actions, no issues.
Okay, so that's 2 actions. 1 to swim to the boat, 1 to climb up on it, get the footing.
As other people get on the boat, if they don't do a good job getting on the boat, they might make you have to remake your check. Your fate will be tied to other people jiggling your boat.
Oh, Genzorg's not going to let them on. They can grab a hold of the side.
From here, guys.
What does he see here? Does he still see the beautiful mermaids, or?
So let me just confirm the power. If the blah does blah, they have not done anything aggressive towards you. The most buxom and beautiful maidens in all the seas.
Oh, hey, over here!
Oh, gentlemen, shall we get on the raft and row ourselves to the jaws of death? Aye!
Oh, do you see this? Maybe they can help.
There's some agreement from the men in the sea.
Does being dumped into the sea after a boat crash, that's not considered violent?
It wasn't violence on their part.
They didn't do anything violent to you.
Gravity did.
Your bad boatmanship did.
Stupid. Make it look stupid in front of the pretty ladies. Who was driving this thing anyways?
Yeah, someone was trying to drive right into the tiki bar.
Technically,
swim that way.
Technically, it was
get them to swim that way.
It was Grimsby.
Yeah, I think he's done. I think he's acting all charmed.
All right. Next on the initiative list, lanterns. Okay. Let me just see this one. Okay. There's a mild glowing at sea. In the chaos. Actually, Mark, could you give me a D8?
Sure.
We'll figure out what direction to see who gets a chance to potentially notice.
4.
Okay, there's a mild glowing at sea, and none of the PCs have line of sight. All right, so don't worry about it. Don't worry, it's fine. Gaetano, you were you below decks? Yes, you were
below decks with.
You're below decks with Lihida. You were not charmed in any way. You were down here helping Lee make cookies. Pretty certain Lee was making cookies.
Yep.
Damn, that was our best match. What happened?
Okay, you're currently in.
I'm tipping.
Gaetano, your this map is now a Mario level.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
It's a side scroller.
Oh, he is not built for this. He is not built for this particular activity.
Okay.
What about in your fox form?
Well, in my fox form, it will be easy for you to carry me because I will be.
I think when you're small, you get your dex on climb and acrobatics. Jump checks,
Are you?
I think.
How small are you?
He is small.
I
No,
don't think.
it's not tiny.
No.
Okay.
No. He's not small enough.
No.
For
Yeah,
some
you're
reason,
right.
they say a big cat is actually shitty at climbing things, but a little cat is good at it because of D&D logic.
Yes.
It's just how it is.
Those middle-sized cats really suck.
Although kittens climbing like lampshades and stuff is super cute.
Just hanging.
All right.
Hanging there.
Depends on how much you like that lampshade.
All right, Gaetano, you've been rocked in the boat. You are, I believe you made your save. Although I do see 10 damage, so you might have. So I think you're actually
He's got 10 damage, so that's probably.
So you're prone, but you're not pinned.
Oh, get in my backpack.
He will transform into a tiny fox, or a small fox, and crawl in the big man's backpack.
All right, where is Foxtano?
It's kind of like a barrel quiver, like all of his weapons are kind of in there. So
just don't throw me, okay? There used to be in third ed D&D, there was a feat where you could throw a small companion.
Yes,
like dwarf toss or something.
I can't remember.
I think there's a racial feat for that now. I think like ogres can throw goblins. I don't know. I'd have to. I think there's. I remember seeing something along those lines.
Is Gaetano an improvised weapon? Because if so, it doesn't matter. He can.
Is Gaetano? Are you designed to be thrown?
I am not designed to be thrown.
Therefore, you're an improvised weapon while hurling occurs. I think technically Lee, using the Shinigami spirits, can throw Gaetano 50 feet. I think his range increment's 10 feet, right?
Cheeky Gami, thank you very much.
Well, that's pretty cheeky over here.
Yeah. He makes fun of my character.
All right. The mermaids. The mermaids are going to beckon. They are beckoning sailors forward. This man here is really close to the rocks. Let me just double check this.
I gave Jin and Mulgrimir the circles to represent them swimming. Like they've actually got swim speeds and they're properly swimming.
Okay. This mermaid is beckoning this pirate to a warm embrace.
I just want to be clear. I'm assuming the mermaids are just like two creatures, but they aren't that big. It's just that's the representation you put on there.
That is the representation that's there, but
they're not colossal mermaids. Is all I'm asking.
Oh, they're not. They're not colossal. But they are very large.
Okay, good to know.
They might be huge mermaids. There might be a snoo joke in here somewhere. All right, so they are beckoning people forward and exuding pheromones. All right, pheromones exuded. Sunwoo, you are under. So you are in the bowels of the ship. There's a bunch of damage and water is being taken on board. You are also in a Mario game, and this is down.
Mm-hmm.
And the water's flowing in here, flowing in this way. Kren.
Okay, we're gonna climb
up. On his ass.
We're gonna use our climb speed to just climb up to the edge here.
Okay, water is coming down through you. You can make a climb check or a strength check to not get washed down. You're going up against moving water. I'm assuming you want the climb check because of the climb speed. Just the +8 racial bonus usually helps.
Yeah. Yeah. 27.
Okay, yeah, you're able to. You're Sunwoo, you've never been a huge fan of bath time. Ever since you've been like discovered prestidigitation as a spell, the need to like soak yourself into like people stew.
No, he doesn't have that spell.
Oh, you don't have that spell? Never mind then.
It's
You're
on
still
his-
not a
it's
fan
on
of
his
bath
list.
time.
Yeah, okay.
You don't like getting dirty because it means you then have to bathe.
And then having all that fur. Yeah.
Yeah. So it is truly unpleasant.
Okay.
As you're forcing your way up, but there's lots of things to push on and step against, and like they're like you're picking a path that isn't just like fighting the sea flowing in.
We'll use a standard action to cast a rope trick
Okay.
outside of the boat, with the rope going down towards Karen.
Okay.
Right. We don't want the rope trick going with the boat.
Right. Yeah. We want it outside of the boat. It's just hanging in the air.
Yeah, we're leagues under the sea now.
Okay.
And then he'll 5-foot step with his climb speed into the rope trick.
That is
Okay.
a clever use of your climb speed.
Give me a percentile roll. There's a very low chance that normal sea life might be interacting with your rope trick, but it's a very low chance. Give us a D100.
We want high or low?
You want low. Oh, sorry, you want high. Low is bad.
47?
Okay, it's not the 2%.
He didn't fill up with 17
There's not like
or something like that.
Sure, some shit going into your.
Right. Oh no, I didn't count the number of sea slugs on me. And then as free action, he gives himself a little shake when he's inside the space, and he's looking down at Karen, like beckoning him.
Grab the rope.
Yeah, grab the rope.
All right, cool. That's a very smart use because the people in the bottom of the ship with the water flowing from above, we're going to have a bad time. A time that was indeed not a good. Ghostly captain and its crew out there doing stuff. Dead Man's Lament.
Oh my god, this fucking artifact. It's coming to get us.
Well, it lives up to its name because I lament the day we picked it up.
Yes, the 16-game horror movie that we've been in. Because our backstories weren't all that great either.
Well, it's when it starts with we are press ganged into slavery. That's not the
Yeah. Your village was destroyed.
Mark, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 D20 rolls.
All right.
So that makes life really simple. Okay. Jin Shi, on your turn, you can make a. Well, actually, it might be even before then. Give me a second. Here we go. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, Jin also failed to save because he saw the beautiful.
He saw a chance to procreate.
Yeah, this is how we'll save our people by turning everyone into fish people. Wonder if the mermaids like mating balls.
Because he gave a big story.
Then who made it?
Mulgrimir made it.
And there's some that didn't have to save.
Yeah.
Mulgrimir made it, and I think Mulgrimir and Grimsby made it.
Okay.
Grimsby was trying to turn the wheel, but
And Grimsby's stuck in the wheel.
Grimsby's currently stuck in the wheel, and the boat is going over. Okay. I screwed that up. I will unscrew this. State. Prone. Halo. None. Perfect. Okay. that was Dead Man's Lament scope. The sea. All right. The sea can, as a full round action, it can move a speed of 300.
So much for out swimming.
Fucking sea snake? Yeah. Oh, this is my nightmare. I'm like, please don't let the sea snake show up. Please don't let the sea snake show up.
Okay,
It's
Mark,
gonna
if you
eat everyone.
Mark, can you roll a D8 and a D4, please?
All right. So
Okay.
5 and 3.
1, 2, 3, 5, and it's going to be. Okay. If anybody cares about what's happening out there, eventually that might matter. Jinn, there are the most fertile snake fish females that appear to have some sort of, like, they are primarchs of fertility.
The town is going to die. Why the hell have I not got one right?
We had spells running for what reason?
You had spells running because people were taking actions.
Yep.
As in, like, there was people did call out risks, and there was rounds. Like, Jin was underneath and came up ship.
Yeah. Okay. He's going to approach the nearest mermaid because I think that's what you would do. Is there solid ground?
So there is a DC 10 balance check in the central part of the. Basically, I will put a circle there just to indicate where the and Jin would get a +4 racial bonus on this because he doesn't have feet.
Yeah, he automatically makes it his acrobatics +12 in this case.
All right, so I think I go like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that one. Sorry, I'm gonna go like this. So I need a different color. Sorry everybody. Sorry for the delay.
Unacceptable. Kill the sea.
Kill the sea.
Look at it, it's close. It might be it might not look close, but at 300.
At 300, yeah, it doesn't take long.
All right, so the mermaids. Oh man, I've background layer. Let's do this again.
In my mind, I'm picturing that just this jet of turbulence as it comes at us like a shark.
Why does this? Can I go here? Can I arrange this? Arrange. Bring to front. Oh. All right. So there's a space. There's a space. I'll mark it later. Give me a round. I'll mark it then. Where you can basically stand.
Just don't fill it in. Just make a circle without color in the middle.
All right. I will do that, and I will do this, and then I will go like ha-hoo. Hee-ha. Hey, buddy. All right. Thank you, sir. I was getting really frustrated with my clicking.
Well, you made the mermaids not tokens, but images.
Oh, they're background layer.
Yeah.
And that's
okay. Jin will go up and bow before this mermaid and start speaking in Nagaji or not Nagaji? Yeah, Nagaji to it.
okay. All right.
You are the light in the sea. It is a wonder to meet you.
Are you accepting the hug?
Sure. Is she hugging me with my vine strike up?
She's not very smart. So yes. So you're being hugged. So I will roll a d20, and as long as it's not a 1. No, she's successfully hugging you. Right. Okay. Jin Shi, you are getting like the smell of the salt and the sea and rot penetrates your nose as this beautiful snaky female goddess of fertility turns into this, like, in front of your eyes, a mound of humanoid seaweed trying to crush the life from your pathetic carcass. This violent act breaks the charming illusion across all those who can see, and the mermaids are no longer. So I'm going to move them off, and I'm going to go to the token layer, and
Oh god.
you are currently being grappled.
There's just this puff of his neck, like he's been deceived and robbed of the chance to create a new species.
Okay, as the mermaids are pulling you in. One of the mermaids is pulling you in. The other one is pulling in the random Sailor 5. All right, so they didn't slap you. They just went immediately for hugs because you were all copacetic to hugs. Racial bonus plus bleh. Okay, so the CB for the grapple, you don't want to be grabbed by them. They are very
like a flat-footed CMD or something, or
you volunteered into the grab, as in you accepted the hug, and it's a constrict.
Okay. All right.
So it's just the constrict damage. All right, so
From a huge creature.
Yes. 23 damage from the hug.
Ugh. That could have been much worse.
30 damage on the other guy as his bones are cracked. He is incapacitated.
What was the rule for mage armor?
It was Mark wanted 4 per caster level.
Okay, and then it pops the mage armor?
And it pops the mage armor.
Because I think 23 kills Jin. Sure.
How many hit points you got, bud?
37, I would leave me with 3 hit points. So, he's going to pop the mage armor to reduce that by 16.
Okay.
So that's 7 damage. Jin is bloodied.
Okay. You've taken 1 action so far on your turn, and you're currently in a grapple. And it's this one? No.
Okay. It's a grapple check to escape, right?
It's a grapple check to escape. Alternately, you could use a grapple check to take control of the grapple. Alternately, you could do anything else that you could or want to.
You know, damages me big time. Woof.
5 levels. You'll be whipping these guys around.
Oh yeah. The Totori is awesome. I think I need to escape for now.
Okay.
It's doing too much damage. There's no bard song, no buffs running.
No.
Grimsby's bard song.
Does it linger?
Well, Grimsby's incapacitated. He's not able to do a bard song, so he can't bard song right now. Like, and then I don't.
39 on the escape attempt.
Let me just check here. That is really, really good on the escape attempt. So the racial bonus on grapple checks doesn't apply to the CMD, I believe, because the monster
No.
entry doesn't include that.
No, this is
So you escape.
Okay. So
It was relatively close, but you escape.
2 actions, and then he's gonna. Step. Swift action. Step. Back into the water.
Okay.
And I try to go like down for cover, I guess.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
And then I have to reread Vine Strike. I'm like, did it take damage itself?
I think anybody who attempts to grapple you takes damage with it. I don't know if it's Vine Strike. It's the. Let's just check. Vine Strike. While the effect, when you natural, deal blah, 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 blah.
No, it's on my strikes. It's not on my body. Okay.
Yeah.
And I didn't actually strike it. So
And Thorn Body, I think, is the one that does the thing you're talking about.
You want a stealth check.
Yep. And it's at a penalty, but just to see if the being cares about other things more.
5.
Okay. All right. Sure. Karen. Karen is going to get up and he's actually on he's actually wedged under the stairs right now. So water's like pushing him down towards the stairs. He's going to attempt to stand, and then he's going to grab your magical rope. The weird monkey man rope. And I believe the rope helps pull you up. A second. Visible, exponential space, 1 person at a time. The rope trip spell enables claimers to reach a normal place if they do not climb all the way to the exponential space. Okay, so you can use the rope. Another use of rope trick is to like make ropes to climb dungeons. I've never actually used it for that, but that's a thing you can do. Okay. And the limit that it can hold is 16,000 pounds. Even with the water, Karen isn't more than a couple thousand pounds of load on the rope, with the water gushing against him. He's going to attempt to climb the rope. He successfully climbs the rope.
Oh, welcome.
What the something happened.
Oh, yeah. The boat crashed. Using them the wrong nautical terms.
It had a crash. There was an oopsie daisy in there somewhere.
Yep. I wonder what's going on out there. I think that pirate's not doing too well.
Yeah. Could be better. Karen is...
Maybe you did it. Your drawings were really bad, by the way.
I thought they were pretty good. What do you mean?
I've seen poop thrown at a wall that looks much better than that.
I like realism, not abstract.
Okay. No. I think we gotta get ready to get out there. Something's happening.
Yeah, are you hurt? I think you got a little bit of...
3 damage.
3 damage. 3 is not a huge amount, but you don't have a huge amount of hit points. Where is his... There it is. His fervor. Oh, shit. I forgot my blessings. Yeah, he could just go through the water. It's fine. Because he can act as if he has free
corded
movement.
his way up there anyway.
Yeah, he did it the proper way. Okay, the channel. I don't know. You know what? He's probably going to channel positive just to top ourselves off in here.
Yeah, he's got 8 damage. Sunwoo's got 3.
Yeah, so a channel will heal him and Sunwoo of their damage. So he's going to channel positive.
Good job, buddy.
Ooh. Ooh. All right, so if the water in the boat's coming and it was that way, how are we... So the
water is mostly gushing in here, I'm guessing, if the boat's on its side facing down.
Yeah, so it basically the boat's really deep nose in here, so your rope trick is actually like right there-ish.
You've hidden behind darkness. We can't see where you're pointing.
Oh, sorry. Here. Go to the seaweed patch.
Oh, okay.
Your rope trick is over here.
Oh, keep on.
Yeah, that is your rope trick. So like it's nose in the seaweed, and there's a bunch of seaweed and stuff coming in the water.
Is there room for us to pop? Like there'd be room for us to pop our heads out, right?
You would be popping your heads out. We're going to say roll a d15. 6. So you're 6 feet. Your rope trick is 6 feet underwater. So you'd have to. Basically, it's 5. Like there's a 5 foot square of water between the surface of the water and the rope trick. So there's a little bit of swimming, but you can still use it, and I'm pretty certain you can try. You can make it work. I'm certain. All right. That was Karen and Sunwoo, who at first glance were in the most peril, but aren't in the most peril any longer. Black Dog. Black Dog, this whole ship got topsy-turvied. I'm going to give you a reactive either heal or perception check if you'd like.
It's probably perception. 10.
10? Okay. You've got a mess of men, some who are wounded, some who are knocked out. Just in a pile along the bottom of the ship. He's like dangling across the.
One of his readied items. He does have a grappling hook with a 50-foot silk rope.
Okay.
So he's basically going to use the item to throw the rope down to the men.
Okay.
And then he's going to climb up the stairs.
Where you are?
Yeah.
Like, if you let gravity take you, you basically get plugged out into the sea. Like you get rolled up the stairs and plugged out into the ocean.
He's gonna throw the rope that way.
Okay.
And then exit, like climb into the water, basically.
Perfect. So you've got a rope that you've thrown to the men.
Yep. They might have to pull themselves out. Now, I don't know where I land when I get out of the...
Okay, so are you just falling into the water?
I wouldn't worry about it. Most of them are swimming towards death anyway.
Yeah, but they could follow the rope to at least a place that's outside the boat.
Okay. You end up splunking, like you end up... do you want to catch yourself on the edge of the ship or on the ballista, or are you going straight into the water?
Edge of the ship and the ballista, so...
we're over here.
Is there an undead guy beside me?
You are landing beside a corpse of one of your crewmen.
Okay. He'll just affix the grappling hook to whatever the large ballista gets bolted to, just fix it there. So at least the men from the inside have a way to climb out.
They have a way to climb out. Yep.
They have an aid to climb out.
He's gonna zombify the dead. I hate you,
and then he's basically swimming in the water. He doesn't know what's going on. Like he used his readied item. He then moved, and now he's affixing the readied item. So I think he's out of actions.
Okay, so you're currently dangling on the side of the ship,
Yep.
with a rope that you've thrown down and are connecting to the base of the ballista. The ship is still kind of unstable. You think that you probably want to get off eventually. Lee, you've got a.
Oh, this is fun. He's going to play fucking Donkey Kong to get out of here. Yep. All right. So, let's get the fuck out of here. Can Lee climb? He could jump and do acrobatics. He can also climb. Okay. So Lee is going to jump.
Okay, what's your acrobatics like? What do you have in acrobatics currently?
I gotta see what it is. He's got mage armor running.
Particularly like your strength-based acrobatics, like your strength and your
strength-based acrobatics. Because I've got speed. I don't know if I have that monk ability yet.
You're not a high enough level.
Yeah, it is plus 19.
Plus 19? Yeah, you could. Those gaps are. That gap is no problem.
Okay, so 10, and then do we have poles here? And
so there are poles that have basically tying up hammocks.
Yep.
So you've basically got a Ninja Warrior course in front of you.
So at half base, half speed climb? Is that kind of what we're doing?
You could do it by climbing, or you could try balancing across the poles and sort of walking across.
My balance plus 8, my climb's plus 12. Let's use climb.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
I want to scoop up also the bird because the bird is our way of sending a message for help. So yeah, he's continuing his movement with climb checks and climbing along the top of the beams.
Oh, and this barrel has like gravity. Clook, 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 clook.
Oh, okay. Well, then
down.
Right now, our
the bird is still
is that elf finding us.
The
birds are free. So this bird is stuck in here. You see a bird sitting up in the top.
Okay, he's safely sitting because their wings were tied, right? So
yeah.
All right, I'm going to climb across these posts.
Okay.
19.
19. Yeah, it half speed. You have to take your time. Things are unsteady. Things are a little bit slippery, but yeah, you can move at half speed through the space. The jump took you 10 feet for the 5-foot jump, and then here you just continue at half speed.
Yep. Okay. It's one action, and then the next action. I've got Katana on my back. I think with this action, now that I've stopped and I can see the outside, he's gonna scoop up the bird.
Okay.
He's got quick draw, so he's gonna quick stow the bird into the backpack where Katana is.
Oh, we're gonna need this.
Sure, getting talented.
Yeah.
Don't eat it. Terrible about foxes on your back or something.
There's the fox on my back. Banta. Banta. All right. So Banta got dumped out to sea. He doesn't have the clearest view of what's going on, although we did see Jin Shi having issues. I think Banta is going to. He's very athletic, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he's a beast.
He's a physical specimen. Although the physical specimens the physical pirate specimen have been like, how important is swim really? I'm just going to put a rank in that. Okay, he's swimming, and his main focus currently is to basically try to secure the wounded men. So he's swimming forward and he's trying to keep these two pirates from. He sees the issue over here, but he's going to spend 2 actions to help secure these pirates so that they don't drown. All right. Helping the crewman. Grimsby. Grimsby is not singing. Okay. After Grimsby, the Promise's crew. Thankfully, the mermaids broke their spell before the crew had their turn to all swim towards them. You can thank Jinsher for satisfying their hugging needs.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
All right. So the pirate with a broken leg. He's gonna make a fortitude save to basically wake up. Nope. He's sleeping. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So this pirate ends up.
They're coming. The victims.
Our best bet is the elf lady shows up.
Well, yeah.
All right. So we've got a. 2 pirates are able to be brought up. It does look like your pirate crew is like they haven't gone into full on like it's not every man for themselves yet. There's Black Dog. There are some unconscious men that are being sort of passed up to you from down below.
Yeah, I think Black Dog at this point in time is letting the men, be self-sufficient.
Yep. Then the men out at sea, they are swimming together. These 2 pirates take these 2 from Banta. This man is getting to this raft, going to the raft.
Where's Mulgrew? Quest.
Where's the captain? Guess he's inside.
He's in the
captain's in the captain's quarters.
Captain's quarter with the. Yeah. There's lots of people to save. Where is Shortstone? Is he on deck or?
Shortstone got smashed up against a rail on deck.
Okay.
And is still on the ship.
Okay.
In fact, Black Dog, when you went up, like there's 2 little legs dangling as he was holding on that you just kind of ignored. All right, these 2 pirates are. Oh, you see, Genzorig, you see Pierre being relatively heroic. He's saving one of the tattooed pirates. Humanity is at least at some level of functioning. All right.
We'll wait till we're 3 days in with no food and water and see how things are going.
It's not going to take 3 days. It's going to take 3 rounds before that sea serpent's there. And everyone's pushing their way out of the way. Don't have to outrun the sea serpent. You just have to outrun your friends.
That's right.
You have to outrun enough friends for the sea serpent to be full.
Yeah. We need to take care of these things, but we can't do it one at a time.
Mulgrimir.
Mulgrimir, okay. Is Chum Chum nearby on me?
I think he got hurt.
Chum Chum made his save. He's just on you, and I don't even think he got hurt.
No, he did.
He did get hurt. He's on you, but he cracked his skull.
Okay, as long as he's with me, all right, good. He's going to down his mutagen. And
you can hear Black Dog yelling to the men, "Bring the raft over here."
Okay.
But like he's yelling to these assholes over here.
Give me a charisma check just to see how you could use a strength check in place of charisma if you'd like, if you're doing it more intimidating.
No, he's
which might be higher. Yeah, my +7 right now is higher than my +3, so
get over it right now.
Yeah. You can Black Dog's fucking barking. Not 20, 27.
All right, yeah. So Black Dog is showing leadership traits.
Because he's being handed these dudes, but what he's going to toss the unconscious dudes into the water. Here you go. Yeah, he probably doesn't notice.
Right, that's currently just a body floating in the sea. You had your check. You You didn't see shit. Banta had his check. You didn't see shit.
And then you can see Mulgrimir. You can see Gensuri fucking standing on the keel of this boat with his. He doesn't have his bow out yet, but he's pointing at the ugly women. The ugly fucking.
Yes, I know. Help others onto the raft. He moves over to the pirate 2 here, grabs him, does the chin out of the water. He's gonna swim back to the.
Yeah, as heroes, as a single action, you can basically stabilize a soldier as long as you're able to swim. And you got swim speed, so you're no problem. Okay.
And he tells the other pirates, grab a down, man.
All right. Mark.
Make it easier for the sea serpent to draw in one spot.
More attractive.
They're all going to be on the raft. It's like a dinner bowl.
Mark, could you give me... I need 4 D8s.
All right.
And I might have lied with 4. No, I'm correct.
All right, you got a 1, 6, 6, and 3.
Okay.
What the fuck am I looking at?
All right. And they are Okay, so there's some blobs of some seaweed that seems to be floating amongst the seaweed rift. Let me just check the.
Grappling seaweed.
Yeah, so I need a knowledge nature. So from Black Dog, Banta, Jinshur, Mulgrimir, Ganzorig, I need your choice of survival, perception, or knowledge nature.
Okay. Mulgrimir is going to go with knowledge nature. It's a 12.
Okay.
Give me something. Yeah, Zorig is going to use perception. It's a 29.
There we go.
Black Dog will use perception. And Jin. Does Jin know about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the tree? No.
That's why he's on a quest. If he knew about the birds and the bees, it'd solve the problem.
26 storks.
26. Was it a perception or was it survival?
Yeah. So
perception?
all my guys are perceptions because they don't really have.
Okay. Amongst the seaweed, there is animate seaweed that is moving very slowly.
Fuck.
Then if you know what it is.
Captain, or Mulgrimir, I think we need to get away from this place.
No shit. Okay. We'll do that.
Oh, that seaweed's moving over there.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, shoo shoo.
All right, and I'm going to replace question marks with seaweed monster. All right. Top of the round.
Because we didn't. Some of us have already used lots of some powers today.
We fought the
We're all
rats.
spread out. We're not. We don't have a line established. I don't know. It's going to take us 3 or 4 rounds to
Just get
create a line. Yeah. Well, I think the ship's fucked. Katie. Oh, the bird's inside the boat. You can send a Okay. Genzorg is formulating a plan. And it's
Genzorg has a plan.
you know, and it
Or
involves
he has an idea.
tipping this launch over and rowing away. He's chaotic neutral. He doesn't fucking like any of these people.
You don't have a crow's nest for me, then why would I even be here?
I mean, like, the one he likes the least is Mulgrimir.
And Mulgrimir is the one on his side of the boat.
But Mulgrimir is like the most competent. Yeah, he's torn right now. He's hatching ideas like boats. Normally, how many people can fit on this launch?
Give me 1 second. I want to say you can easily fit
6 or 8 people.
I think it requires. I think it requires that many. Like it's 4 people to row. Okay. So I want to say 10, but give me a second. All right, so it is bigger than a rowboat. It would be a ship's boat. Yeah, so your launch is a small ship's boat. So you can carry 8 medium creatures plus 4 crew.
Okay.
Or 2 tons of cargo.
So this actually thing is like.
Oh, we lost.
It's much. Yeah, the raft it's like a piece of driftwood. This thing should be bigger. Yeah. This is a proper. I'm invading the island and taking your shit. This is the conquistadors showing up in America kind of launch. I will trade you guns for gold.
Oh, my kingdom for a horse with wings. No, Creamular, eventually you get big enough there. You stay up there, buddy. All right, there's just free action talking. Panic.
Yep.
Oh, is it Genzorg's turn?
It's Genzorg's turn.
Okay,
Yeah,
I thought
I was expecting him to shoot arrows at something. I don't know. I was just.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In the meantime, we need to tip this boat right side up, and we're gonna shoot arrows at. These things haven't moved, right?
They're not flat-footed. If that's your question, they did have ready actions and they had initiative in there.
But they're not like moving away from.
Oh no, they haven't left their spot. No.
Okay. Genzorg's praying that they are actually attached to this mess and not moving. I think we're going to fire at the thing that is the most threatening, which is the thing that's 50 feet away.
Okay, yeah, and it becomes really easy to see as it sort of broke off from the main seaweed rift.
Yep.
And is like sliming its way towards you as like it's a big group of animate ropes.
The Ramakus of the sea.
Okay, we're going to swift action destruction for extra damage.
Okay.
I'm assuming seaweed's good to hit, like easy to hit, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna mark that off. Where is it?
I'm starting to feel like I made a 5th little update and I didn't need to.
I told you there was 50 people right here.
Yeah, it's feeling kind of bad. The hornbow gets taken out. Does he have quick draw? He does not, so that takes the whole action. We are going to rapid shot. Weapon. We're gonna judgment for attack, not damage.
Okay.
Because the rapid shot. Okay. 2 at plus 9. AC 10 or AC 15 and nat 1.
Nat 1's a bad thing.
AC 15.
AC 15 hits.
Okay, so 1 hit. for 10 damage.
Okay. That wounds the weird seaweed monster that is wrapping its way towards you. You can see a big, long piece of seaweed start like rolling off the center of it. It looks to be approximately 20 feet long.
Okay,
it's kind of reaching out in the direction of where it came from, but you see that it doesn't reach to you. But it's trying to react.
Yep, I've got one more action.
Okay.
So we took out our bow. We rapid shot. We might as well take one more hit. Attempt. It was pretty easy to hit. AC nat 20.
Okay, it can't be critted, but
Cramps. For another 16 damage. Yeah.
okay, it is severely bloodied. 16 damage, you said?
Yep.
Okay, it is definitely bloodied. It's still like the tendril is no longer looking sneaky as it's reaching out, and it's basically it looks like it's about to grab Pierre or this unconscious pirate or this wounded pirate by the back of the by the back of the head.
Okay, well.
Pretty good.
Genzorg's doing what he can. He's
Yep. Okay, lanterns. All right, Gaetano, you are in a backpack holding a bird, being sort of twisted and turned around. Are you casting spells or doing anything interesting in there?
He can't do anything until he's out of the bag and turns back, really.
Okay, you don't have the. I guess I don't know what level you can even take those feats, or if
You need wild shape to. You're supposed to have wild shape to be able to use it. But
I think it's a 5th level feat.
I think you go, hey DM, can I take this? And then we can add to the build. So if you want it, just let me know because the spellcasting flux makes me smile.
That's actually, I'll see what I put down on my 5th level update.
Yeah,
that would be a nice.
All right.
Natural spell needs Wisdom 13, Wild Shape class.
Okay, the Wisdom 13 might be the problem.
You could also go, hey, can I have, my prime ability score for casting? Like maybe there's a shape.
We can horse trade here.
Yeah,
all right. Okay. You are. How far away are you? Okay. Jinshi, you're still in reach.
Yeah, hopefully he was looking for cover as he was 5 foot stepping down in the water, but.
Yeah. Okay. This mermaid picks up this man and basically shoves him into her chest, and he becomes enveloped in a bunch of strands of seaweed.
Maybe he's full now.
It's just for all this for one guy.
One guy. We're good.
Why did you blow up the supermarket? I needed eggs. It does eggs. All right. This one is going to. Is it going to attempt to grab you? Is it going to slap you? You liked hugs before, so it's just going to try to re-hug you. You must have gotten away. So it's attempting to grapple you.
I'm assuming it has the feet.
It does actually. 1 second.
A lot of times they don't. Usually.
It does not have the feats. It has it. So it's under the assumption that you are willing to be grappled. So it is trying to hug you.
Yeah, it's got reach on me, so I don't have my spear out, so I can't attack it back.
Okay. All right.
In a few levels, you will be.
Yeah. Well, with my spear out, I would have.
37 on the CMB.
Jesus Christ. Yes. He has a CMD versus grapple of 31 plus whatever from cover. So
35.
okay, close. But no, yeah, you got me.
Okay. Oh God, 32. Are you still conscious?
32 against grapple? No, that doesn't make it.
No. That's damage.
Oh fuck. It's like probably beyond my negative con. Give me a second. Calculator. 21 plus 32 is 53 damage. How do I absorb some of this? I absorb with my con for -5. So 48 damage. I'm at -8 hit points and unconscious.
Okay.
And it grappled me, so I'm up beside it.
Okay. Sunwoo.
How are we 6 feet below the water when we cast it outside the boat?
Because that
The
was below
boat-
the water line, water was coming in. That part of the boat, if you imagine it being sort of speared into the water.
It's like speared down into the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which is why it's fat on this end and skinny on that end, is how it's trying to draw it.
Sunwoo can't really swim very good, so...
You're almost better off waiting for the ship to sink.
Well, yeah. Going out, he might get sucked back into the water and...
Sucked with the gun.
down with the boat. Is there anything I could do to help Karen? He will force feed a sea invisibility to Karen.
Okay. I know this game. He opens his mouth. He's trying to catch all the fluids thrown at him.
Just in case there's something sneaky out there.
Who's driving this thing?
I don't know, but someone needs to be fired.
I'm gonna kick their ass when I find them.
Swap the decks or something. Yeah, there's nothing else Sunwoo can do.
Okay, the captain and his crew. Could you give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 checks again, Mark? D20s.
All right.
That's really hard this round. Just as a heads up.
All right, so we're at 12, 1, 11, 10, 19, and 5.
Okay. Some of the crew, Ganzorig, one of the crew members behind you, that you were pretty certain was dead because his head was on the wrong way, has begun swimming again.
Water coming back to life. Or unlife. That guy over there. Watch out.
We're double checking the guy in his arms is alive.
Okay.
I don't like the look of his eyes.
Inside the ship, I'm just going to roll a...
Screaming.
They're inside the ship, they're screaming. Yep. Oh, God, no. Yeah, because they didn't actually know who was out and who wasn't, so they were just moving all the bodies around. Okay. So one of the wounded men has succumbed. One of the unconscious men has succumbed, and there's conflict happening inside the ship.
I think it's time to get out of here.
Yeah, Lee, through the hatch, you could see this melee that is sort of evolved between like wounded pirates and pirates that are like Their bodies are disproportionate, like they're gray. Their eyes are glowing, and they've got bits and pieces of like arms that are like facing the wrong direction, foot on backwards.
Nope.
They don't care that their finger is like missing, that sort of thing.
Yeah, no, it's a horror show in here. Gotta get Katano out, get on one of those boats,
All right.
beat up the thing that's eating fucking gin.
The sea. Jinsher. Jinsher, you've been hugged. You're currently being hugged. Give me your fort save to stabilize.
It's a con check.
Or your con check against DC. Con check DC 10 with a 7 penalty. Okay, that makes it. The DC is 10, 7 penalty. That makes 10. You are stable.
Actually, no, I'm not. It's DC 18 minus 8.
Oh, you're at -8? Oh, sorry, I lied. Give me a will save, Jin, just as a... Or you could do a will save, a wisdom check, or a charisma check, if you'd like. Though I think will save would be what you'd want.
16.
16? Okay. There's a calming presence, I guess. There's a calming presence in your dreams. You understand something bad is happening, but you are generally calm. Also, you were very recently tricked, so that might not be necessarily calming, but there is a calming presence within this dreamlike state. Karen, I'll be right back. See what's happening. Karen will use God mode hacks to ignore the rushing water.
Oh, that's right. You're slippery.
Actually, he'll drink his mutagen first and then use the hacks to pop himself up. I don't think he has mutagen running. I'll just confirm. Nope. And he's deceased. I forgot about that. So yeah, Karen's going to drink his mutagen. And then he's going to use a round of his blessing to swim up. At which point he could basically pull himself onto the. Does he want to be up there? Wait a second. Oh, okay. For a second there. What are we doing? That one's eating gin. The boat's upside down. What the fuck happened? There's lots of questions and screaming. Crane has made his way to the surface. He's currently treading water casually. He waves at Genzorik.
Genzorik seems to be very concerned about something behind him. Look out!
Black Dog. You can see Jinsher is in a spot of bother. You've got a couple of men that you've got currently leaned up against the large ballista. There's a bunch of sounds of chaos down below. You saw Shortstone, like, cowering. He apparently froze. You had such a good charisma check that you can command him if you'd like.
Right. Good. I don't know. Black Dog sees the launch.
You
Over
hear
there.
that's like there's a boat between you and the launch.
Yeah.
So, but you've heard Ganzorg talking about trying to flip the launch over.
He points to Genzorik, like, go that way.
Okay.
And he's going to climb up the sinking boat and around, like he wants to get
Other side.
on top to see what the fuck's going on.
All right, so I'm going to grab your token, and we are going to go to the top of the boat, and we're going to play Mario on the top of the boat. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to grab one of these ballistas just as the terrain item. So you are basically here.
Yep.
And you're now climbing up the boat. This region here where the cargo hold is has that like slatted top that's relatively easy to climb.
Yeah, I think we're gonna kind of climb like up this way.
Okay.
You need a climb check.
Give you a climb check.
Fucking 13.
Okay. It's not that hard to climb the first section, so you're able to climb basically to here in the first move.
Okay. 22.
Okay, you can climb to the top.
All right. Go back to the other map.
So we'll go back to the other map. Yoink. Yoink. You are now on top of the ship up here.
I can see Mulgrimir in the water. I can see the fucking... What are we doing? We fighting? And he's pointing at the...
Of course we're fighting, says Karen.
That thing has Jinchura. Kill it!
Okay. I can't make it there in one round, and it's got a range of 20, you said?
No, the little ones had 20. The big ones were just 15.
Okay. So he's going to move along the top of the boat. I think that's 3 moves.
Karen, while treading water, has his hand still on the rope trick, or like down below, to see if Sunwoo wants a lift.
He can go out along the rope. he might to go see what's going on. Yeah, Black Dog's backing up Karen, because Karen, I think, can get out of these grapples with his power.
Yep.
And then we can
Well, you know that the trunk boy can get out
between Mulgrimir, Black Dog, and Karen, I'm pretty sure we could beat up one of these fucking mermaid things. Alright, we're starting to gain some momentum here.
Lee.
Lee is still under the boat. He's near some stairs, though, so he's gonna...
Yeah, you just need to fall up some stairs. There's currently a bad scramble mosh pit going on in here.
Nope. He's responsible for Gitano now and the messaging bird of safety saviordom. So no, we're leaving.
I'm pretty certain that bird gets a name at the end of this.
We're get him, boys!
What are you saying? He's getting the fuck out of that bullshit. And where does he end up? Yeah, it's so wrong.
Right.
Oh no, he ends up on a different floor, doesn't he? Or is that's
the top. So you end up here, and
Right,
you basically,
which is where Black Dog was.
Yeah.
Okay. He will continue to climb up after Black Dog.
Okay.
I don't know.
Climb check.
Climb check.
Yeah. It's DC 10 for the first part, DC 15 for the second.
Does he have his? Doesn't drink. 21.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you can climb the whole. The first part is like at speed. You can fast climb, but the second part you have to do a little bit slower.
Okay. So where does he end up? His speed's 30.
Your speed's 30. Okay, so you go 10. You end up at you basically do a chin up onto the top of the boat.
Okay, and then how many actions does he have left?
That would have been 2 actions.
He's going to yeet a.
Are you throwing a pigeon? Are you throwing a fox? Are you throwing a sword?
I think the
so many
javelins...
eatable things.
Yeah. We're going to throw a javelin at the one that has Jinshu in his hands.
Oh, hey!
We're going to rage for this.
Okay.
point blank shot. Now Bard Song. Range -2. Alright. Actually, we're going to flurry javelins.
Okay.
AC 19, AC 23.
All right. AC 23 hits. AC 19 hits, but does not penetrate.
Okay, 15 damage.
Okay. Becomes 10. It was a javelin, right?
Yep.
Becomes 10 damage. As you hack your way into the beast. It is reacting to the direction the damage came from. In fact, it is looking at where, like, it's looking at Lihita, like, precisely. Like, its posture shifted. It's still holding Ginger.
Where are the mermaids?
You probably heard people yelling about mermaids.
Yeah, ain't no mermaids to be seen up here. All right, Banta. Banta is going to, now that he's rescued some men, we are going to spend a key point for AC. I think I think he's a stance guy. Is he a stance guy?
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't stance? Okay. He's going to spend a key point for AC. He's going to swim and hop up onto this seaweedy space.
Yep.
His acrobatics is quite good, but he wants to maintain his dodge bonuses. He rolls a 1. He is not maintaining dodge bonuses. That definitely could be better. What's he gonna do? I think he's gonna spend his next action trying to, like, regain his footing. Okay, so he regains his footing and is moving a little bit forward. He's defensive. He is balancing on the seaweed, and is, like, fully effective. But he's got one action left. He's getting himself in there. All right. After Banta, who is trying to tank, Grimsby. I'm going to roll.
Oh, I forgot about Grimsby.
Okay. Well, that's 2 rounds.
Stuck in the wheel and probably underwater right now, right?
He's currently underwater, yep. And that's the second one. And I don't know if anybody remembers the drowning rules, but we're just going to go like this for now.
He's there to save him. And the captain's all fucked.
All right. Okay.
We saw what you did. You bastard.
All right. The Promises crew. All right. So this round, we're going to see how well I'm going to call it the mosh pit, inside or below decks goes.
The mosh pit. A bunch of dead guys waking up in fucking zombie movie. Fucking necrobarnacles.
All right. So, yeah, the guy with the sprained wrist, yeah, he couldn't climb. He couldn't make it. He wasn't built correctly. Yeah, there's.
He had a first-time player's build. He didn't notice.
Yeah, he was a first-time player's build. He took dodge on a damage build.
Anyone who survives this, the token is at least gonna have a name. And you are named.
One of the pirates who was wounded does exgorge himself from the mosh pit.
Mikey, you did it.
Okay, they're currently like hanging or balancing on the ballista. All right, these men blissfully unaware of the danger they're under, are following orders and are taking the raft. They're maneuvering it to go collect people. I'm going to give them a wisdom check. Okay, they are yelling. You can hear some yelling over here about that, about this crewman not being crew. These men are actually they're trying to keep some distance from the boat. Which way did they go? Dead crewman, boat, bunch of seaweed, bunch of monsters.
There's a sea monster coming, guys. There's no place to sleep.
All right, they're trying to get.
Unless it's right here, maybe.
Right there.
It might be safe. We gotta get rid of those first.
They're pulling the men away from the ship a little bit, hoping the ship will sink and they can do something later. All right, we've got men pulling men to your boat, Ganzorig. Pierre is leading the charge on capsizing the capsized launch.
Uncapsizing it, basically.
Yep. So again, Zorig, do you want them to try flipping it now, or do you want them to wait till next round when they've got more hands? When they try flipping it, you're going to have to be balancing on it to not get dumped in the water. You're going to have to do some Jack Sparrow shit.
Yeah. Well, he's pretty dexterous, so he's starting to sort of bounce a little bit on the boat.
And he could jump while they push.
I'm gonna jump. He's telling him basically, wait for a second, get over here. I'm gonna give it a good jump to start her out, okay?
Okay. Do you want them to do strength checks to aid you in your acrobatics check to try to flip it over, or do you want to basically they will wait and you will aid them?
Acrobatics. That's probably.
Assuming a guy had a +2 strength bonus, it would be +2 versus my +8. I want them to aid me.
Okay, you want a hero. Perfect. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people are aiding. I'm going to do, we've got 3 healthy. So I'm going to do, Pierre is getting a separate roll. So the 2 healthy dudes, you get 2 aids.
Okay.
The 2 wounded dudes, they basically are taking -2s on their aid checks. Or the 3 wounded dudes. They're just out there trying to make it work. You get effectively one of the guys ends up just sort of hanging onto the boat. He's not actually helping, so you get 1 more aid out of that. And then Pierre is going to be basically aiding you in a similar fashion to how you were using your skill. So he's actually using his profession sailor skill for the aid. So he gives you a super aid. That's a +3.
1, 2, 3 aids and a super aid. So 6 + 9.
That sounds correct.
Okay.
All right. The crewman that you've helped, Mogramir, he is very slowly trying to make his way out of the churn. He's pulling himself along the seaweed towards the boat. All right. Now, Mr. Potts.
Come on, Captain. Do some captaining.
Mr. Potts had a bad time. Grok is struggling. So they haven't come out yet, and their space is starting to fill with water.
At the same time, Mogramir doesn't want to have to explain how this happened. So
this is one of those ones where just share the memory. just here. It would be extra hilarious because Mogramir is one of the guys who made a saving throw. The memory is better from somebody who was didn't make the saving throw. Mogramir. Speaking of Mogramir.
all right, so that guy's safe. Thank God. Mogramir is going to try to be uber hero. Going to rush.
Okay.
It is so. Got to tell me what I can do with my movement here, because I know I'm going from swimming to running.
So you can swim within the purple circle or within the brown circle as difficult terrain, if you'd like. You could also use acrobatics to balance on it, or you can use climb checks to like crawl amongst it.
And is it difficult terrain no matter what?
If you are good enough at any one of these skills, you can treat it as not difficult terrain.
I will try to swim through it.
Perfect.
So that's I can get 20 feet, and then let me check. Swim skill. Engine running. I may as well start my luck. 20.
Be a good time. You could use some luck.
Yeah, I could use some luck right now, especially when I'm rolling like this. 26.
Yeah, you can basically maneuver through this dirty. It's like almost like swamp-like kind of water around this core of this heart of seaweed.
20, 30.
Okay. Whilst the mermaid number 2 has like reach, she seems really focused on pushing this man into her breast.
Okay. And I can draw my weapon as part of movement?
No.
No. Oh, fuck.
That has gone away.
That has gone away, then I guess I am drawing my sword.
Okay.
Oh, that monkey should be with me, though.
You monkey. Okay.
Riding your back.
Riding my back.
Surfing. Surfing the Mulgrimere. All right.
2 pigtails, so I can just hang on and just...
Does it have to take any actions itself to aid you?
Yeah, it has to take actions to aid me.
Okay. It goes now.
They could aid now.
Aid to do what?
Defend or...
Aid for AC.
Oh, no, it doesn't need to do...
It does it as a
That does
reaction?
it as...
Okay.
as an aid.
I was going to say...
I guess it could aid my...
You could always make a new monkey.
I can make a new monkey, actually. He's going to aid my next attack. And does.
Okay. All right.
How much does it aid for?
+4.
AC 10 plus 4. AC 20 plus 5. AC 20 or 30 plus 6. Yeah, that's pretty good.
It aids like a...
And it's harassing the one that has Jin.
It's Mulgrimer's helper monkey. Come on.
Okay.
Everyone needs a helper monkey.
It's a 12th level bard. Okay, the seaweed monster, the one to the north, is slowly clomping its way towards the battlefield. The 2 to the south, this one spends its full action trying to engage with the battlefield. You arrowy bastard. There's a tentacle reaching out, slapping around in the darkness, and it has to fucking use all 3 actions to get in range. Tentacle swapping out, but now you can see Ganzorig, the tentacle has touched one of the 3 men on that side of the boat. On a 3, it's Pierre. It does not touch Pierre. It's grabbing the man who actually was not helping, was hindering the process. Has this tentacle wrap around his leg.
Well, it senses the injuries.
What's the price of failure?
Speaking of sensing injuries, Ganzorig.
Okay. So we're gonna do the jumping flip, and
Okay.
so the first thing we want to do is flip the boat. The second thing I want to do is end up in the boat.
like a
kind of a
jumping log
run.
roll.
Yeah, jumping roll.
Okay. DC 20 will get the boat going so that it's much easier next round to flip over. DC 30 will get it to flip in 1 action.
Okay, so
Anybody who's been in a lake with a boat tipped
Yeah.
over, trying to flip that bastard over, this shit is
all
hard.
right, his acrobatics +9, and he's got a +9 aid.
Yep.
23.
Okay, so the boat is in the process and actively spinning. Give me an acrobatics check. That this is now the acrobatics check to be balancing on the violently moving object.
28.
You are okay on your violently moving objects. You are able to still fight while this thing is spinning, you're doing the barrel run at the lumberjack challenge.
Yeah. Oh, we fight from horseback. This is nothing. All right, we're gonna fire an arrow at the stupid seaweed monster. We're gonna do a rapid shot.
Okay.
If we kill it on one arrow, well, I don't know if you could divide rapid shot.
You can, because it's not. It's the Pathfinder 2 rapid shot where you couldn't.
Okay. Where are my bonuses? Do I have a +1 from above for being on the boat?
You do have a +1 from above for being on the boat, particularly since the boat is very much in action now.
Cool action scene. All right, AC 15, AC 13. Boo! Fucking Modron.
Okay, the first one hits.
Hit with that bullshit. All right. 9 damage.
Okay, 9. You incapacitate the seaweed monster.
Good. 4, 5 arrows. I am tracking arrows.
Okay. Now give me 1 second. I need to. AC 13 was the other one.
Yep.
What would it have been against?
The same thing. Same seaweed monster.
Okay, so that one hits because it's incapacitated.
Okay.
So you can roll the damage to see if it.
1 less. 8 damage.
8 damage. That's the wrong tab.
No, it's within point blank shot now, so it increased both of the damages by 1. So it would have been 10 damage and 9 damage, so 19 total. The 2 arrows.
19 total. Okay. It is incapacitated. It is not dead.
Okay, and then we'll fire our last arrow. I think at the fucking undead thing that's threatening this group.
Okay.
Black shot in. Pedo would have been 11, so this is like a 6. AC 10.
AC 10. No, that's not quite sufficient. You bring an arrow off of its hat.
Yeah.
This does indicate to everybody that is not a member of the crew. Like they do realize that.
Whoa. Oh! The curse! The curse! Katie! This thing's distracted with grappling?
Yep.
And people in melee? Oh, do we order Crimler into the fight, Mark?
Maybe against lesser things, like the zombies
Yep.
or something.
Okay. First check again. Zorg is going to order Crimler down to just land with like Lehida and Black Dog, like just to get it close. And Crimler has a fly speed of 80. So and she'll come down and land over here.
Cool.
And go full defensive. Oh.
Just don't bite me, okay?
Lanterns. Patio lanterns. Lighting up our Gaetano.
In a bag.
You're not coming out to play there, buddy?
Whoa, you're not on top yet, are you?
Yeah, we're on top.
You're on top. You picked the right man to play Donkey Kong for you.
And transforms.
Awesome. So the bird is in the bag.
I will grab your token. I think I dumped it off in the corner. Because it offends my senses when the medium tokens are hidden behind a token that's not medium.
Transforms and spits out some feathers.
You didn't eat it, did you?
No, I didn't eat it. Don't fucking piece it. You.
Okay, I think I enjoy Egypt.
Lee's just laughing at Genzora doing this fucking run along the top, firing arrows.
I've never seen that before.
It's certainly impressive. Go get Zoring a Katie witness.
Oh, he bad. He be bad. Don't like this, nuh-uh.
All right. Yeah. So, Mogramir, Jinshur is being engulfed by this mermaid.
Oh, here you go.
He's being pushed inside, and you see the seaweed sort of wrapping around him and encapsulating him. Jinshur, your bleeding stops.
I don't like this.